Hello YouTube, this is blinkycab and I am at the Gold Coast. So this is my first time vlogging at the Gold Coast, but I thought you guys are getting sick of seeing the same old scenery in my videos. Maybe I'll ride down to the Gold Coast and do a couple of videos down here. Change of pace, you know. I probably come down here every couple of weeks. There's an off-leash dog park down here that my girlfriend and I take our we take our Labradors to it, and they love it. They go swimming in the waves, and we throw the ball, and they smell the other dogs' asses, and they love it. Okay, so topic for this video. I'm pretty sure every motorcycle vlogger has done this video, so I thought it's about time that I did it. It is how I got into motorcycle vlogging, you know, what made me want to become a motorcycle vlogger. So, I mean, if you look at my YouTube account and see when I joined, I think it was back in 2006, right? But I've only been making videos for, what, the last 12 months? Maybe a little bit more. And the reason was because back in 2006 is when I found Morder 13, M13. That's when I found him, 2006. And I thought, this guy is wild. This guy is out of control. He rides his motorcycle with a camera in his helmet and he just talks about shit. Right? And I thought, you know, this is out of control. This guy's come up with something new. And I kind of wanted to do it. The only thing stopping me back in 2006 was the fact that I didn't have a motorcycle, I didn't have a motorcycle license, and I didn't have any money. I was 19, I was partying with my friends, I was living week to week, and, you know, I didn't really think about anything else. So yeah, I sort of watched Morder 13's videos for a while. And here I am, years later, where I finally had some money. I bought myself a bike, I bought myself a camera, and, you know, I gave it a crack. And I mean, there's so many motorcycle vloggers out there these days. Everyone's giving it a go, which I think is fantastic. It really is. Like, if you own a bike and you like motorcycle vlogging, you know, give it a crack. Have fun, just upload it. And, you know, I think the most disheartening thing about new motorcycle vloggers is they look at other motorcycle vloggers that have all these subscribers and all these views and shit, and they think, oh, you know, I'm never going to get to that point. You know, I'll never have 1,000 subscribers, because I know that's how I felt. I thought, there's no way. Look, this is just beautiful. Isn't the Gold Coast beautiful? I'm not even at the beach yet. So yeah, I mean, that was the most letdown thing for me, is I thought, alright, I've got a bike. I'll buy a camera and I'll upload some vids and, you know, maybe I'll get 10 subscribers. And I remember the day when I actually had 10 subscribers. I was so excited. I remember I was so happy, I was telling everyone. I mean, 10 subscribers to me was already celebrity status. You know, I felt awesome. But, you know, now I've got over 4,000, and I never, ever, ever thought that I was going to get this many subscribers. So thanks to everyone that has hit that button, because I really appreciate it. Hey, it makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. But I mean, I've always liked motorbikes. I suppose that's where it starts. If you're going to be a motorcycle vlogger, you're going to have to enjoy motorcycles. Which, my mum has this story that when I was younger, like real young, every time I saw a motorbike, I'd always go, vroom, 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 or some shit. I don't really remember it, but she seems to remember it quite well. And I suppose that's where it started. But kids like motorcycles, I think. I mean, I ride along and I get heaps of looks from little kids in the back seats of cars. You know, they're like, whoa, look, Mum, motorbike. You know, and I don't know, I guess it's just something a little different. What am I doing? Yeah, so that's where it started. I always wanted to ride a bike, and then I found Mordeth, and I thought, hey, you know, if I'm going to ride a bike, why not try what he does and see how it goes? And I mean, I suppose you have to be a little bit crazy, because essentially you are just riding a motorbike talking to yourself. You are. And I mean, everyone talks to themselves, but, you know, this is like really talking to yourself. Like, you have topics, you know. I always get all nervous when I press record, because I think, you know, am I going to lose my train of thought? Am I, you know, I'm easily distracted. So yeah, I mean, at this roundabout here, if you go left down there, that is the Spit, and there's a big sign there. I hope you can make it out, the Spit. And that's where SeaWorld is. If you live in Australia, I'm sure you've heard of SeaWorld. Actually, SeaWorld's all over the globe. What am I talking about? I went to SeaWorld in San Diego and saw Shamu, who isn't even the real Shamu. The real Shamu's dead, motherfucker. But they still call him Shamu, so. But yeah, SeaWorld's down there, and that's where the off-leash dog park is as well. And like I said, lose my train of thought, easily distracted. So yeah, motorcycle vlogging. I mean, Mordeth 13, he's cool. He's the inventor. He's the creator of motorcycle vlogging. You know, he needs to have a Wikipedia, because, you know, motorcycle vlogging is so massive worldwide that it should be on Wikipedia, and Mordeth needs to have his name on there, you know, like, he's the guy that started it all. So, and then I found Rebel Yell, which I'm pretty sure most people watch Rebel Yell. He's doing well. There's there's Mordeth 13's friend, Sven Gali. I just can't, I can't really follow that guy's videos. I feel like they're all like, I don't know. There's something about his video structure that I feel like every time I try to watch some of his videos, I'm lost. I don't know if that's just me, but I mean, he's a great vlogger, the videos that I have seen, but I don't know, sometimes I sort of don't know where to start. You know, but he's got heat. Well, there's a Ferrari. Sven Gali's got thousands of subscribers now. And then there's all these other, like, I know, there's so many motorcycle vloggers, I don't even know where to start. You know, and I don't follow any of them really. I do watch videos of all of them. I don't know if this makes sense. I watch videos from all of them, but I don't follow any of them. Does that make sense? Like, I don't watch every video that they upload, but I will, you know, every week I'll flick on one person's, you know, channel, and I'll watch a vid, and then, you know, another week I'll flick on someone else's channel and watch their videos, just sort of, you know, browsing. But they all seem to be friends with each other. I don't know why. Rebel Yell seems to have a lot of motorcycle vloggers in Arizona. Here we go. We're getting to some good views here. This is the beach coming up. I'm on the Esplanade. Oh yeah. But yeah, I mean, all those motorcycle vloggers seem to be friends with each other, and I'm not part of that group at all. Like, I'm just not in there. I don't know why. I don't think any of them know who I am. And I suppose I'm not that big where they should know who I am, but, you know, it would be nice if maybe they knew who I was, because I'm trying to be like them, you know. I'm trying to be a little bit like Mordeth. I'm trying to be a little bit like Rebel Yell. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like if they sort of knew who I was, I don't know. I'm just getting all melancholy on you guys now, but yeah, that's how I sort of got into vlogging. I like motorcycles, and I sort of talked to myself a bit, so I thought, fuck it, I'll do what Mordeth 13 does, and I'll record it and see if people like it, which some people seem to like it. Anyway, I guess I can start another video now.